Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva and I'm doing lifestyle and motherhood videos. Today I am taking you with me to Poland on my 2-week trip with kids. We traveled from Canada to Iceland to Berlin, and then we drove 5 hours to Łódź. Then we visit Wrocław and we Karpacz, and then we came back to Łódź. So I will show you basically what you can do in Poland with kids, the food we eat, and all the fun stuff and the beauty of Poland, because Poland definitely changed since I left. That was 12 years ago, for better. And I wanted to share my trip with you, the same like I did with Barbados. So let's start with the food. We were eating at the restaurants a lot because after all it's our vacation, but we also eat with the family. So I am mostly vegetarian. Sometimes I will eat chicken, and even 10 years ago it was extremely hard to find any vegetarian or vegan food. Right now it's so much easier and stores have a lot of vegetarian options. Over here is zucchini pancakes. They were actually really filling and really delicious with a salad on the side. So I definitely enjoyed it. My kids' food, a small portion. So there is definitely everything. Polish cuisine is very heavy, very lots of meat. People love meat over there. And this is crepes. People love crepes and pierogies. So a lot of comfort food. I would say pizza is a little bit different style than the one in North America, or at least in Canada, so you may want to get used to. People love their garlic sauces. It's absolutely everywhere, and the garlic sauce is so strong. Like seriously guys, garlic sauce, it's the strongest flavor you will ever try in Poland. So you just must do it. If you see those dark beers, it's because they have a juice in it. It's really tasty. Like in Canada, if you drink a beer, you just drink, the plain beer. But in Poland, you usually add some kind of juice or even Sprite. I had a beer with a Sprite, so that's really interesting. Over here, you have the sauces. As you see, the jalapeno, actually it wasn't as spicy at all. Like, Polish people don't have a spicy food, okay? They just don't. So when we went to Indian restaurant, we actually asked for food outside the menu for my husband to cook for him something else, because it just wasn't spicy enough. For some reason, Polish people cannot handle spicy food, and even the jalapeno sauce. It just gives you a little bit of flavor, but not the spice. So as you can see, we did travel a lot and we eat out a lot, because why not? I really love to eat out. Okay, and now we're gonna jump to what to do with the kids. It's gonna be a little bit all over the place because it is hard to really film when you have 3 kids to take care of, but there is lots of water parks like this one. So big water parks with a lot of things to do. Anywhere you go, there is going to be some kind of playground for the kids. Lots of beautiful outdoor activities. As you can see, this lake, it's in the middle of the city, and it's just very pretty. Actually, you can kayaking over there, and small boats and stuff like that. It's a really relaxing walk. There was a bunch of restaurants along the way, and of course bunch of playgrounds. This is actually right beside that lake. Those zip lines are absolutely everywhere, and it's definitely kids' favorite thing to do, to go on those zip lines. My daughter spent a really quite long time on them. And here is another playground. Look at that. This is actually huge. It was 3 different sections, and they had so much fun. Here is by the mall. They had cars like that, and a mini roller coasters, and it's available all the time, so the kids are occupied where you can sit beside and have a good time having a beer or have a meal. Here again, the zip lines, I don't know why I edited this way. I put the film together and then I decided to make a voiceover as I am watching the recording. Anyway, it just shows more how fun it is. Here we are in a petting zoo, so there is lots of llamas, goats, and like other friendly animals that you can feed. So you basically buy a carrots, okay? You buy carrots and you give them that snacks. They really like enjoyed it, and they are so gentle. They were like grabbing the food so nicely, and yeah, I really like it that the kids were allowed to feed them, because in Canada, at least where I have been, you cannot feed animals. So here I am. Oh, my editing is horrible this time around because I'm going all around. But look at the hairs. Okay, here I am going to a hotel. So this is in mountains, Carpatch. This was a 2.5 minute long drive on one-way road that happened to be two-way traffic. Okay, it was very, very tight. So when the car was going up front of you, you really had to like squeeze in, and this is on the hill. You're going 600 meters up. So I was really crossing my fingers every single time I was going up that hill, that no one gonna go down. Actually, when you were going down, it was a little bit easier because there is a little bit more room on that side, but you still. And oh, that's my cat, sorry for that. And one time we had to go behind like a garbage truck, so if they can fit, I can fit too, right? This is the view we had from the hotel. It's definitely gorgeous. We had time of our life. The hotel didn't have air condition, but because it's in the mountain and so high up, we didn't need it at all. It was definitely worth time to be there. Look how beautiful it's there. It's just nature, nice fresh air, and if it's hot outside, if it's sunny, then you will really have a good time over there. They had restaurant, but it was a little bit further out from the city, obviously 600 meters like up. You have to use the car. You could walk too if you wanted to go for a hike, but with 3 kids it's not so easy. So here is another attraction in Carpatch, those zip lines and the hotel. Actually, I will just mention that we had absolutely the worst room because we were on the main level, and yeah, you just couldn't see that much. I'm pretty sure the other side of the hotel was absolutely the best. And here is the room, nice and spacious. It actually had 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and we paid around 800 zloty, so it's about 220 Canadian at that time. So it's definitely not that much for our money for Polish people. 800 zloty, it's definitely up there for one night. Actually, it was almost 900 zloty. So yeah, it is on a pricey side if you are Polish, if you are making Polish money. But for us, thankfully, it wasn't that bad, and we had a really great time. The hotel is called Zamek Księża Góra. Here is another hotel. This one is about 1000 zloty per night, but yeah, very, very beautiful. And here's the little town. Everything is just so charming. Lots of little stores. You can buy souvenirs. It's definitely a tourism trap. Everything is, more pricey, but of course, it's just how it is. There is a lot of trails and, mountain climbing and all that we couldn't do because of the infant, because of our 6 months old. It would be really difficult to do it. You can also go up the hill in a kind of those chairs that pull you up, but I'm definitely gonna climb the mountain next time I go there. The city was nice, as I said, lots of restaurants. Here I again that this is the place where you just go super fast on those boat cars. Really nice. I loved it. I mean, I didn't went on it this time. I used to go on top of that when I was younger, but both of my kids actually did it. I was a little bit afraid my younger one will be too scared, but she did great, and she actually led my husband to pick up some speed because yeah, she's a little bit a scary cat sometimes, but not this time. So I was very happy about that. The roads in Karpacz are tight, not as tight as the one going up the hill, but they are tight, so just keep it in mind. And highways, on the other hand, in Poland are really great right now, and the speed limit is 120 or 140 depending where, but people go as fast as 200 kilometers per hour. Okay, so this is super fast. Keeping in mind that there is nowhere in North America that you can drive so fast. Here is another small town closer to Wrocław. I just basically want to show you the charming buildings and stuff like that. You can see stuff like that in North America. Everything is spacious and big, but in Europe everything is like tighter, the cars are smaller, there's no big trucks at all. I mean, yeah, pretty much at all. Like, no one has a big truck to drive around because the room is limited, I think. But there are some really cool German fast cars you can see around that people drive. And yeah, if you have like basically no speed limit, when you can drive 160 to 100 kilometers per hour, then why not? Here is a mall that we went to. The little cards were from here. This was an old manufacturing building that they converted to like a mall and the cinema. There's IMAX, and this is in Łódź. That's one of the bigger city in the center of Poland. It's one of the ugliest city in Poland, I have to say. I wish I would like film downtown Wrocław or something like that, because it's definitely charming. So I will finish over here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope also I will see you next time. Please subscribe if you are new, and have a good day.